Today I'm going to share with you my favorite and probably the best chess opening when you're playing as black. The opening I'm going to talk about is called the Sicilian Defense. Statistics show that this is one of the most successful openings for black. This is also the most popular opening played at the grandmaster level. I'll be showing you all the different variations, moves, strategies and ideas behind this opening, so stay tuned till the end and keep watching Chess Talk. Hello chess friends, I am Jitendra Advani. If this is your first time on this channel and you want to learn some cool chess tricks and become a better chess player, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Before we begin, congratulations! Our Chess Talk community now has more than 50,000 subscribers. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who have watched, subscribed, shared and appreciated my content. I'm curious to know, when did you subscribe to my channel? Let me know in the comments at what time did you hit that subscribe button. Coming to the opening, look, Sicilian is one of the most versatile openings for black with tons of different variations. In order to execute this perfectly, it is important to understand the key concepts and ideas behind this opening. In this video, I will show you the most important lines and the absolute basics of the Sicilian. So let's get straight into it. The Sicilian starts with e4 and then pawn c5. Black's main aim here is to prevent white from playing d4 and expanding his control in the center. If white still decides to play d4, then you can capture and the queen can of course recapture, but white has traded a more important central pawn for a wing pawn. Plus you can also develop your knight and attack the queen. So it's a better position for black. Going back, in this position, white also has the option to play c3 to advance this central pawn on the next move. But by playing this, he actually takes away the best development square for this knight. So as black, you can take advantage of this by either playing knight f6 or you can play d5 to attack this pawn. So that's the reason why white generally does not play c3. Again, going back, from this position, white usually continues with knight to f3, basically trying to gain control of the d4 and e5 central squares. From here, you have a lot of options for your second move. You can play knight to c6 supporting the d4 square. You can play pawn to e6 in preparation for d5 to attack the center. You can also go for g6 to bring out the bishop to attack along this long diagonal. The most popular move though as black would be pawn to d6. The idea behind this move is to support this pawn on c5, plus it also stops white from pushing this pawn forward. As you can see now, black also has this good little pawn structure along with this open diagonal for his bishop. Now the most common and natural move from white would be d4. He's trying to open up the center and get rid of this c5 pawn. After this, you should definitely capture this pawn on d4. From here, white has two options. He can capture this pawn with either the knight or the queen. Obviously, white would not like to bring out the queen so early and be chased down by this knight. So white will generally play knight to d4. Now if you look at the board carefully, you can see that white has a slight advantage in piece development, but at the same time black has two central pawns whereas white has only one. In this position, you want to stop white from playing c4 because that gives him a strong center advantage. So to stop this, you will have to play knight to f6, attacking the e4 pawn. White will now have to support this pawn. The best way to do this would be knight to c3. This is the main line that I showed you. Now from here, there are a few variations. One of the most popular ones is the Najdorf variation, which is pawn to a6. This is actually quite an aggressive move. White can no longer play bishop to b5 to attack your king. Also, it blocks these knights from advancing forward. Eventually, you can play pawn b5 and bring out your bishop to attack on this long diagonal, so black has a lot of good options. Another variation we are going to look at is the classical variation, which is knight to c6. White can capture this knight and black can recapture with this pawn. After this, you can push your pawns forward to gain central control. Let me show you another variation, the Sicilian dragon, which is played by the move pawn to g6. As black, you can take out the bishop to g7 and castle kingside and build a strong defense that way. So there are a lot of different ways in which black can play the Sicilian. I would like to know which is your favorite chess opening. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you have any questions or thoughts to share. Hit the thumbs up if you liked the content and don't forget to subscribe for more such chess videos. For some interesting chess tips, tricks, and puzzles, you can like my Facebook page. Links are in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you in my next video.